Hey guys, you're gonna overlook the room. This is my spare room that we turned into my relax room, reading room, and as you can tell, it is a mess. So now I have no choice but to get it set up for me like my husband said he'd help me. But outside that, I'm gonna do inserts through the day, but I promised Jen I'd show her my oompy loopy I got. Mine is a baby blue with pink. And got my pretty little heart so I can put my thing in. But it's like yours, Jen. The whole box, like everything else. Now, my pillow, let me explain to you guys. The chair that's in here, it's too short. So now oh my God, I've got to take my chair out. I don't know if you guys could see how much I have poured sweat. I didn't even realize how much. But there's my herbal box, which is, let me get you out because the thing is still hot. My herbal box, I don't know if you can see it because it's got my herbs in it right now with liquid herbs. That's my herb box that connects in here, and you can put your herbs in it, or it says I could actually put it in my machine. And then Jen, like I said, the cloth thing, because I'm not taking this thing apart, it took me forever. The cloth that catches all the moisture that I can wash. And then, let me set this down, guys, because I just got out of the rinse off shower. Excuse me, no bra, ignore it. And this came with it, Jen, and it's teeth on it. What I love about it, they roll either way. And it's for your feet, where you can relax your feet in there, which is covered in sweat. So I'm going to have to wash that off too and take this poor soaking wet chair out. But then here's the bag. And then the chair bag, the directions, extra piping and extensions, and all that good stuff. It took me about 20-30 minutes to get it together because my mind was not with me. Comes with the remote, and then, like I said, I promised Jen I'd show. And then here's the box, and you can put the oils in this, or you can put plain incense in that box, and then drip it with your essential, plain potpourri that you can do your own essential oils. You put it in a sachet bag, and that's what that is. So there's that. And yes, it does have a pole that goes between here and here, but it's right here on it. So it's able to adjust, take out, and then put back together, which I'm doing. But I got my rinse off shower. Yay! But just thought I'd show you guys that. Hi, everybody. I'm going to put my hand back in. I'm enjoying this. Yes, it was supposed to be here till Monday or Tuesday. I let it, as it said, directions. Warm up for 10 minutes. And then go from there. I will say, it said to start with P5, the lowest that humans can tolerate. Set it on 30 minutes, warm up 10, sit in it for 20 of this, and then sit in it for an additional 10 after it's off. If you hear any noise, it's my feet on the massager. Yeah, I'm blessed right now. Why? And yes, I've drank 24 ounces of water before I got in here, but I'll show you guys this a little bit later. Can you see? I am literally, I don't know if you can see the sweat. I am that toxic. But that's why I got this here, so I can I've got my sister-in-law's, she gives me the Amiro, can't remember which it's called. Oils, essential oils like the doTERRA, but it's the Amiro, whatever. I am soaking in here, literally. I am dripping sweat. But outside that, So I put some, what was it called? Calming essential oils in the steam box that's inside here, the little herbal box. But this morning I've recorded off and on my whole day, and it's not been pretty. I didn't realize how sweaty I was going to get, and it's on the lowest of temperatures. Yeah, I'm toxic then, obviously. Let me get to what I was saying. This morning I woke up. I got sleep last night. Dear God, I got sleep. I did. I got sleep. Don't know why, but I did. I got good sleep. Woke up feeling good and everything. And, felt great. Even posted, said I got sleep and all that good stuff. And, was doing great. My God, am I pouring sweat in here. And then I ended up, as you can hear in the background, my Rife machine meditation. A lot of you guys know what Rife machines are, but I also do the Rife machine with meditations, music in the background, which just is like the Hinduist one, but this one is not the one I was doing earlier this morning. And I was listening to the all over pain and inflammation of the body for Lyme. And I had an ice pack on my back and and a heat pack on my left knee. That's the only issues I had this morning. And I passed out right there on the couch doing, it was a 2-hour inflammation and pain for Lyme throughout the whole body to help detox it and calm the inflammation. So, passed out and woke up about an hour into the 2.5 hour meditation of the Rife machine, and I woke up crying, bent over and screaming. I started having my spinal strokes. My spinal strokes are from my tumor in my lower back, and I tiptoed, crawled, cried all the way to the bed. And, sorry. And I was having another one. And in between them, I had a total of 2, but in between them I was having, what do you call it? Like aftershocks, which I recorded the aftershock. And, I don't know if I'll post it because it's quite giving my goodbyes just in case, because it can kill you. But minus that, the second one I had, and then the aftershocks pretty much screwed with my head where it felt like a cork bobbing in the ocean. It was horrible. And I noticed when I was watching the video like 20 minutes ago, I kept repeating the same sentence over and over and over and not getting nowhere from that sentence. So, mind you, I passed out from that one. And the recording went 3.5 hours. I'm passed out. I got woke up at 1:30 something with banging on my door. Now, I'm not feeling good. I've had 2 spinal strokes. I'm going to turn this down. It's just a little too high for me. I don't care. If I could see it. Let's do it that way. Little too much there. But, their normal setting is normal if you're not full of toxins, and I'm soaking in toxins. But, passed out through it. Got woke up by banging noise at the door. It's UPS dropping off a package, one of my husband's 3 packages, and then this. I'm like, oh my God, I need it. I'm having spinal strokes. My back is killing me. My head is a bobber in the ocean. and I wasn't feeling good. Took me 20 minutes to figure out how to set this thing up. Waited the 10 minutes, and here I am. But I'll get with you guys afterwards. I'm going to pause this because I'm going to have to stop. I am that engulfed right now. Sit here real quick. Okay, I had to get out after 18 minutes, after the 10-minute warm-up. I had to. Yes, I'm wrapped up in a towel. I apologize, guys. I know I'm going to go do a rinse off, but I gotta something real quick. I don't know if you guys could see. See that? I am soaked in sweat. Literally soaked. I was in there dripping. So I know I'm highly toxic. Lord, do I know I'm toxic. I lasted in 16. Yeah, 16 minutes. I'm not a normal. I'm not even human. I am an alien. You're gonna have to bear with me. And I had to turn it down to 3. Then I had to turn it down to 2. I was literally soaking, dripping like I was standing out in a large thunderstorm. And then I started feeling this, which I guess next time I'll put eucalyptus oil in it so it'll help with my lung issues. Air conditioner feels so good. I'm gonna do a rinse off shower, and I may pop in that again like for another 10 minutes later this afternoon, because my husband already has said he's wanting in it. He's like, I will get on the lowest temperature and sit in it for 10 minutes. He's wanting to actually. So I'm happy because it also helps with weight loss and everything. And I told you, he's got worms. And I've known he's had some kind of. I know the man has Lyme, whether he wants to test or not. So with his job he has, and his arthritis in his knees and everything at 30-something years, working what he's doing, it's tore his bones down. So I told him he needed to start getting in. He's like, well, can I get in it naked? I'm like, well, I'm going to get in it naked. I just want it washed off afterwards, you know? Wipe down, or at least sit a towel in the chair. And so I don't have to sit back on your dirty butt, sweaty butt, when I get in. Mind you guys, only Jen knows this. I am only 5 foot, barely 5'1". I have lost 2 inches in 3 years. That's my spinal issues. Well, the chair, I sat in it. I am this far below the hole where your head goes in. And I've got normal, those chairs, you know, outside. So when I got the measurements of how high it was before it got here, I'm like, baby, we're going to have to figure out something to do. I'm not sitting on no stool with the way my spine is dealing with. So, figure me something out. Okay. I'm done. Oh, excuse me. I am breathless. As you'll see on this one, my Oompa Loompa came in today. No wonder I'm not getting enough out. It wasn't pointed right. From the Oompa Loompa, that was the only downfall. I did read up that if you have lung issues, to put eucalyptus oil, and I didn't. So I will know next time to put eucalyptus oil in my steam box. I just finished my frankincense and my meclizine I just put in, so I'm waiting because my head is very out of it. Like you guys will see, there's a part 1, part 2. I don't know if there's going to be a part 3. This has been a real long, bad day. I'm trying to keep covered because I'm not wearing a bra, and I'm not going to at this moment today. But, you'll see my inserts. Right now, I'm okay, but I'm not okay. I'm going to just be honest. I am severely breathless. But, The original oil I put in it was called Calm. And this is not the one. It's sitting in there beside my machine. The Amio brand. And this is my lemon oil that I put in my water. But it's Calm that I get. It's like doTERRA, but it's Amio. But I don't even know. But like I said, part 1 is a real bad. That what you see on the attacks lasted over 2 hours. So I tried to break it down as small as possible, and everything. Drank plenty of water before I got in it. I got water in this now. I don't know if it was posted in my first post this morning, but as you see this, it is boxing tape, you know, for boxers. Because of my tendonitis, and you can do it for carpal tunnel too, but it's good for it because of the pressure points. You put a piece of the tape, the boxer tape here, just the cover here, and then you swoop the pressure point here and wrap it around. And then you pressure point it here and wrap it around to the back. And then you pressure point it here and then wrap it around. And then take a small piece and lightly wrap it here so it will stop and give pressure to it so it's not hurting so bad. I took it off when I did my Oompa Loompa, which I'm so blessed I got it. I didn't care how bad I felt. When he banged on my door and I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting in this freaking thing. I don't care how bad I have, how bad I'm feeling. I downed a 24 ounce of water, still soaking on water, because I know I sweated a good 2 pounds out. I was that poor in sweat. So I know I'm severely toxic. My issue right now, I'm still, because I lost bowel control through my 2 spinal strokes I had. And you guys just saw the aftershocks, as we call them. They're not as bad. You guys don't need to see the main events, because I lost bowel control. My issue, I know something's going on with my stomach, or it's the Japanese knotweed trying to push something out, because I know I mentioned neon lime green is my, sorry TMI, bowel movements. But it's not just neon lime green. I'm neon lime green and neon yellow. That is my bowel movements. And I mean, they're not bowels. They are water bowel movements. And I do have a lot of, I'm sorry guys, fast forward this part if you don't like, a lot of fleshy something coming out. It's all water, but this flesh looking stuff. And I'm not going to post that at all on here. At all. So, it's neon yellow. Or yellow. Neon yellow. And bright lime green is the colors I'm passing out my bowels. But you guys didn't see one of the main events this morning. Because like I said, you do lose control of your bowels or your bladder. And I lost control of my bowels. So, mind you, that will not be seen on part 1. You guys will never see that, but you saw aftershocks, which my second aftershock, I passed out, and my recorder kept recording for 3.5, 4 hours, I think it was, so I cut it into inserts. I passed out, because it just completely, mine is due to my blood tumor and my severe spinal issues down on the lower back, so mine comes from there. Now, they do, some can come from, work your spine up to your brain, and some will just do your lower half. And sometimes I'll get both where it will affect my brain, as you'll see, a repeat of the same phrase. So I do apologize for that, but that's what happens. That's when I know it's starting to affect the nerves that go into my brain. And it's something I don't really want to show the full effects of what happens at all. It was bad enough. I lost bowel control. It's embarrassing, but it's part of it. Because I do have a lot of spinal issues. I mean, there's a lot of health issues outside of my Lyme disease that you guys don't know that's in my family and that I have. And one of them I've had in remission for quite a while, to do with my spine. And I'm trying to keep it in remission where the Lyme and my co-infections don't get me so sick that it does not bring me back into remission. I'm out of remission. Because me and my cousin Michael, Michael and Michelle, we're the only two in my family that has this form of spinal cancer. You figure that out. I don't want to discuss it because I just don't want to discuss it. But, I mean, as far as April was, I was still in remission, but I've got to be careful, so because I have bone marrow issues bad, and the sicker I get with my disease, the higher my chances are of it coming out. And I don't need to battle that on top of the masses, and, I mean, that's all I'm going to say on this. There's a lot of health issues you guys don't know that I do not discuss, because a lot of my kids don't know about it, just me and my husband and certain members of my family. So, I do know I'm severely toxic after what I just saw doing the sauna treatment. I do know I'm severely toxic, and I don't know how long it's going to take to get a lot of these toxins out. And I knew I was severely toxic. I knew I was. Because it was literally soaked. My head was soaked, and I didn't have my hoodie part that connects to it even on. And my head was pouring sweat. So I know I'm severely toxic. And I know I'm dealing with the spinal issues. I ignored the symptoms. Yeah. But it is funny today, and I got this in the mail today, and her name is Sarah. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of St. Jude's Children's Hospital for Cancer. Now, I've never been in the St. Jude's, but I've been in the St. Joseph's. Excuse me. St. Jude's is for the children with cancer, and St. Joseph is for the adults who have cancer. Now, I went to St. Joseph when I was in Florida. Up here, it's Vanderbilt in Nashville, or Erlanger's in Chattanooga, I think it is, Red Bank, Chattanooga. And once every 3 months, they'll send me it's just weird how I had spinal strokes, and this comes out today. And I even have it just don't have it came in the mail when the UPS showed up. Her name is Sarah, and I don't know if you'll see her little picture. I'm going to cover my address, guys. And she has spinal cancer. Now, I understand that because it could be spinal cancer. It could be leukemia like me and my cousin. And everything. And every 2 to 3 months, they'll send me a little gift set so I can send more money to each child they send me. Well, this month, the little girl, her name is Sarah, and she has spinal cancer, which I will be donating money to, again, because I've been in St. Joseph's, they're in St. Jude's. They were a lifesaver. I'm going to say that. But each time I get it, the little kids design their own little art. I don't know who all gets this stuff, but I pay each 2-3 months for each child. And you get little stickers for your mail of their little art they drew. And then you get their little notepads with their art they do for each child. So I'll be sending her a donation to help her with her treatment, because, like I said, I've been at St. Joseph's for the adult cancer, and I've been to the Vanderbilt Cancer Center. I've not been to Erlanger's before. So that's just weird how I was having my spinal issues, and this comes in, and it's like God knew how bad I was today, as you'll see part 1, and then it's like, yeah, and then my Oompa Loompa came in. I do want to apologize for this morning's, because it is a dangerous thing to deal with spinal strokes. It can kill you, or it could cause an immediate blood blockage where you can die. Coma. So, I did take out a lot of that, because that's something I just don't want seen. At the moment, I'm not stable. And again, I'm sorry for the bra situation, but you're going to have to get over it. Because if I have too many masses up in my breast, and when I wear a bra, it causes pain where the masses are, which seem to be here and then here, all through in here. So it hurts. So I prefer go braless most of the time, but then I have to wear a bra because this way hurts. But I'm not stable right now. I want the meclizine to kick in and the frankincense stuff. I know to put eucalyptus next time up in my steam box because it was causing my, and it is. It's got my lungs very. I'm very breathless. And I know it was from that, but I've been breathless all day. I've had anxiety attacks all day due to the issue. But I did sleep last night, was a blessing. I didn't like anything that happened today at all. It was a bad day. But God blessed me with it coming in 4 days early. And I did get in it, even though I couldn't stay in no more than 15, 16 minutes, and I was rain poured. But my body's okay. It's still vibrating bad. I mean, I'm like a leaf down here shaking, vibrating. My body feels vibrating. And I'm breathless. Waiting for the meclizine to kick in. I will do it again for about another 10 minutes tonight before I go to bed. My husband, if I can get in, because my husband said he gonna fight me and get up in that thing. By all means, he needs it because I know he's got Lyme and he's got parasites. So I'm not stable. My feet right now, as I speak, I can feel like somebody's got needles, or I got my TENS unit on my feet. Zit, 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 all the way up to my ankles. That's my feet right now. And that may be because of the roller. I don't know. But I'm alive. There's been no rain today. God granted, blessed me with getting it 4 days earlier. It's been a bad day. And tonight's another full moon. But I'm alive. And that's all I can be grateful for right now. Woo! Bee flew by my head. But I'm going to sit here. I'm going to go in the house, get under the AC, finish another 24 ounces of water, turn on my eucalyptus humidifier, turn off my my humidifier that pulls out the moisture out of the house since all the rain this week, because it's finally took all the moisture out of the house. But I need to get my eucalyptus going in my house so I can breathe. Other than that, that's been my day. I'm praying I'm okay tonight, and I'm praying I don't go through another day like this. But I love you guys. Prayers to you all. Shimmy, shake, sprinkle, sparkle, and silver linings for your day. Yeah, I'm very breathless and out of it. But I love you guys, and I will get with you guys tomorrow. Love you. If I do post anything, it will be my husband in the thing. Whew. Other than that, I'll get with you guys on everything else tomorrow. I love you, and prayer sent.